Hi, I'm Margie Holmes, psychologist, author, and educator. Today we continue our discussion on betrayal. Last week I asked, have you ever been betrayed? Now let's turn the tables this week and look at our betraying someone else. To the question, have you ever betrayed someone? I got the following answers. Dale Custodio, betrayed as in two-timing, or in general. Mateo Perez, betrayal comes in many forms. Can you be more specific? To which I replied, I purposely made the question unspecific so each person can make their own contributions. That way, we get to see the depth and the breadth of the betrayal we humans are capable of doing. Here's a nice short answer from Trick Mendoza. In my younger years, yes, to get even. Cliff Ambid, yes, betrayed someone to save another person's ass. Picking up from that answer, she says, yes, to save my ass for my own comfort because of my inability to keep a secret. I needed to vent because I feel like it isn't right anymore. Para bang I'm eating what wasn't supposed to be eaten. So I want to say thanks so much, Pishi, for such a candid, upfront answer. I so admire that you didn't try to make excuses for your behavior, but just said it like it was. My feeling is that you blurted these things out so that as you heard yourself speaking about betraying someone, the magnitude of your behavior became clearer and more distasteful to you. Someone rationalized our doing the betraying by saying, I think you betray someone because you're caught in the middle of two choices. Like a secret, for example. You get this person to trust you with a secret that when you deem is harmful to someone else, prompts you to betray that person who trusted you, but you save someone else by letting that secret out. But She, who is definitely on a roll today, says it like it is. Betrayal is one-sided. Definitely, it is all about you, be it for the good of everyone or for your own nasty pleasure. And I would add, that of course is the crux of the matter and the reason it makes it so difficult for us to admit our being the betrayers. Your reaction and our attempts at answering the question of our being not the victims but the perpetrators of betrayal shows it so clearly. People had actual difficulty answering the question. Many others misunderstood and still talked about how they were betrayed by others. Others may have understood the question but made jokes about it or intellectualized it. So because of all these examples, we can see how we more readily admit, perhaps even to falsehoods like our signatures being forged or are being wrongly done by. We more readily admit that we were wrongly done by rather than our doing wrong to someone else. But wouldn't it be great if we could all be like Arlene, who bites the bullet and says that she betrayed someone clearly and unequivocally? Arlene says, I betrayed my present love because of my ex, and it hurts me up to now. My present love shows me he really loves me. We are still together after so many trials. Another way, sana, that we could all be Arlene is by her being able to move on from her act of betrayal and make it the start of something better. She says, yes, I have wronged him and he continuously proves to me that he really loves me. Kami pa rin hanggang ngayon. I was blinded. Now I know and have seen real love. Good for you, Arlene. Something tells me you will do all you can to safeguard what you now know is the real deal. To quote Bong Rojas, I think what is important at the end of the day for people who have committed betrayal is to sincerely apologize. And if there are required actions that need to be done, the person who wronged someone should do it. Halimbawa, binigyan ka ng partner mo ng diamond engagement ring. Pero nag-break ka ng engagement ninyo. Aba, mahiya naman at ibalik mo yan sa partner mo. Uy, naging situational na ito ha. In other words, take responsibility. It isn't enough to say, my signature was forged, then be willing to go to prison. Even if your signature was forged, willingly or unwillingly, if you were responsible for losing 200 million pesos of your fellow Filipinos' hard-earned money, you need to do more than just play victim of what you call selective justice. You need to be more than being the supposedly avenging angel accusing so many others of taking bribes like you. You don't get off the hook by trying to make everyone else look just as bad as you, even though some of them may be. Well, that's it for today. Join in the discussion by commenting below. Send me your questions and suggestions for new topics on Facebook. Tweet using the hashtag AskMargie or send an email to askmargie@rappler.com. See you next week.